Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Me and my mom got back from Jewel today. We also stopped at Starbucks so my dad can get to more of the stuff that need to be done upstairs so we can get moving on the demo for upstairs. I'm probably going to try and take out the lights, and we also have to take the heaters off the walls, handful other things, but anyways, we're working on that, and so that's why me and my mom went this morning. But we ended up getting everything. I just realized we're one short of these sparkling ice. They were a limit of 12. We actually only got 11. We could have grabbed one more, but I counted them in the cart and I thought that I counted 12. So anyways, we didn't end up getting the max limit, I guess, of those, but we got everything else. I think it was on the list, and I went through self-checkout and all my coupons came up and everything rang up at the right price, which was really awesome. And we only paid a third of what all the groceries ended up actually costing, which is really awesome. So let me real quick share with you guys what was going on for today. So these items all right here, I didn't actually add everything together, but the total was $43.68, which included $1.56 in tax, and we ended up saving $82.56. So it was a 66% savings. Like I said, we paid only about a third of what all these items would have cost, which is really awesome. So let me start off with the advertised deals that were going on. Like I was saying, the sparkling ice, those were advertised as 79 cents with a just for you coupon. They were a limit of 12. Like I said, I just counted them up. We only actually got 11. And then also the Cheez-It crackers, those were 188 and they were a limit of 4. However, I also had $1 off 2 coupons. So for 2 of them, it cost $2.76. The others were $3.76. But like the $2.76 ones were only about like under $1.50, which is really good deal. Or like I said, kind of however you slice it, it was like they were about $1.50 for all 4 kind of thing. So that was really good. Then they also had the Saturday sampler, which although today's Sunday, you can clip the coupon on Saturday and then use it, I think, up until Monday. But that was completely free. The mixed berries, the frozen mixed berries, which is really awesome because these can get expensive at like Aldi even. They're only $3.99 retail price at Jewel, but Aldi's price I've seen it go up to like $4+. So that was really good. They also had advertised the pistachios. The shelled pistachios were only $1.99. They were a limit of 2 with the just for you coupon. They also had the 5-count bagged avocados were 99 cents with the just for you coupon. And also one of the really good deals, the grapes, those were on sale for only 58 cents per pound. They were a limit of 10 pounds. We got a little over 6.5 for 2 bags. So for one bunch we paid $1.85. The other one was $1.99. So that still is under $4 for, like I said, close to 6 pounds of grapes, you know, or over 6 pounds of grapes. So that was a really good deal. And then also they had advertised, but not with a coupon, the pub burgers were 99 cents. It was a limit of 8. So we went ahead and picked up 2 4-packs. So those were $3.96 for the 4 of them. You know, I paid that for each pack. So again, that was a little under $8 in total. And then the other deals were more personalized, just for you sort of offers. They had the Sambazon, which I bought last week, but they did have this coupon available again. It was only $3.99 for that, after like with the like personalized just for you price. So that was a really good price. I almost finished off the one that I got last week, but I love these, and I found out that all Target, that where I would get them a lot of times from, they no longer carry them. So Jewel is the only place now that carries it. So the fact that I was able to get a good deal on it, because I think that they were normally like $4.99 maybe at Target, but they're $5.99 normal price at Jewel. So the fact that I got them for like $3.99 is a good deal. And then also to the Purex laundry detergent, that is on sale. Well, it's with a personalized just for you price. It was like $7 something, $7.35. And then I also had so that like the price point coupon's a store coupon that like adjusts and makes it that price, but then the manufacturer coupon ended ended up also taking off $3. So I only paid $4.35 for a large 150 load or 115 load, 150 ounce thing of laundry detergent, which is a really good price. And then lastly, they also had these little Power Crunch bars, which are the only type of protein bars that I actually like. I do not like how protein bars, like, I don't know, like the taste of them. Even like different flavors, I just don't like kind of like the texture and like how dense they are. But these are very light, so I actually like them, but they still do have a lot of protein in them, which is really awesome. So they had a personalized just for you coupon that I think I wanted to say was like $115 or $114 or something like that. That was like the store coupon. I think they were on sale normally for $150, but they were a little bit cheaper with the like personalized just for you coupon, like store coupon. And then they also had a 50 cent off of 2 coupons, so they ended up costing me only $1.84 for 2, which ends up working out to be, you know, like 90 something cents each, a little bit cheaper, you know, per bar than $1. I think it's a good price. Normally like around $1 for you know, like protein bars are normally a good price, because a lot of times you can buy like a 4-pack for close to like $4 or maybe $5, so like $1.25 and under really is probably a good price. So again, I thought that under $1 for that was a really good deal. So again, we didn't end up getting too much. Like I said, we were able to just go through self-checkout because we didn't end up getting a lot. And then we ended up, you know, like I said, we went to Starbucks, we came back, but that was everything for Jewel. Like I said, they didn't have too many deals going on, but some of the advertised deals that they did have were really good deals. Like I said, the grape price was super awesome. My mom loves these sparkling ice drinks. And like I said, too, a handful of other things like the avocados, 99 cents for 5 counts. That's, you know, like less than 25 cents per avocado. You know, free Saturday sampler. The pub burgers were really good price. So again, really good, some advertised and, you know, store sale coupons and all that kind of stuff. So you know, like I said, they were really good deals. But we've got some work to do, like I said, upstairs, so I'm going to try and get this stuff put away pretty quick, and then I'm going to go join in the you know, and apparently Bliss is too. She's headed up the stairs. But I'm going to go and help get some of the stuff done upstairs along with Bliss. Well guys, it has been a long day. We are actually, though, I am so surprised, on point with my time schedule, which I have like honestly been ambitiously kind of giving you guys like, I really want to get this done by this day, and I'm hoping we can have this done, and, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? And so I've been really ambitious with it. I felt like honestly we would maybe get all of the things moved around today and like everything officially out of upstairs as far as all of that goes. I am so surprised, guys, that not only did we get that done, we also pulled out all of the trim upstairs as well. And we put giant holes in the drywall as well. So that was fun. We finally got to actually get some of the demo in, and everybody sort of made their mark upstairs as well. Even my mom was having a little bit of fun. She couldn't really do a whole ton, but you know, like my dad and Jack were definitely just like one hit, so, you know, putting holes in the wall. So we were the kind of bigger pain was in order to like throw away the what's it called, the like trim, we wanted to make sure that all of the nails were out, so when we go to handle it, like there isn't like nails like sticking out and stuff like that. So we either like hammered them down or we ended up pulling them out, which wasn't a huge pain. It didn't honestly take us that long. The thing is that we took all the lighting down upstairs as well. So today all of a sudden a big storm blows in, it gets super dark, and I think this was maybe around 4 o'clock. I honestly really have like hardly any concept of time today, but it got really dark, and so I was like, okay, we got to kind of finish this up. I took all the trim down around the windows. I took all the trim down around the doors, which there's 3 doors upstairs and there's 4 windows, although one of them's like a double window, so technically like 3 kind of trim sets around them, and then everything around the bottom. We ended up doing all that, got all that done. Super awesome. However, like I was saying, we had to take all of the nails out, so we ended up doing that, and while we were doing that, then Jack was kind of like, oh, I can't really pull any more out, like he kept getting frustrated, so I was like, fine, just give it to me, because I would just hammer them out the one side and then just pull them out the other side, like all at the same time, like in one long strip of, you know, the trim. And so then Jack, Tell me why, guys. Okay, so there's like literally nothing upstairs. The only thing that is up there is there's one thing that we have covered in like a tarp of some of my mom's boxes that she doesn't want in the attic because it's not temperature controlled, although it's not temperature controlled upstairs right now either, because the attic, like the we took all the baseboards out upstairs, the baseboard heaters out upstairs, because we had to take everything, you know, down. So I don't entirely know why they're there or not in the attic, but she needs easy access to them, and they had to be moved out of her office right now because that's where Jack's sleeping. So and his bed's in there and there's no room for those bins, so that was kind of the reason why. Then there's a couch that we're getting rid of, but I told you guys we're not going to move it anywhere right now until they have like a garbage pickup day. Our town does this event like annually. And I think you need 8 garbage stickers, and you can put anything out on the curb that is, you know, garageable, if that makes sense, and that they can lift too. You can't put like, you know, 6-ton rocks outside or, you know, something like that. It has to be things that, again, like furniture, whatever, that kind of stuff, as long as, you know, again, they can lift it, it goes in the truck. And whereas you would normally need multiple stickers for the one piece of item, you just need 8 for anything. So we're gonna get rid of that and a handful of other things as well. All of the debris though that we're taking down from upstairs is going in our bagster, which is like the dumpster, but we can't, I mean, maybe you can put furniture in there, but we're not going to. Like I said, we're just going to hold on to that. So there was that. The couch is upstairs, right? There's like literally nothing else in the room upstairs. There's the couch, and then on top of the couch, well, and there's one ottoman upstairs, which is where we left all of our tools. And that's also garbage. We're getting rid of that because it's all falling apart, sort of. But the other thing is that there is these really, really heavy, I think I told you guys, we got them from somebody else that were like custom like blinds. I used to have a set that were in my room, and then there was one set upstairs. I got rid of mine because I just like my curtains better. They're way too heavy on top of that too, but they're metal along like the, you know, the edge. So like I said, there's nothing in this room. Tell me how, guys. Jack still finds a way to end up hurting himself. He goes to pull out the drywall. This is once he was getting finally frustrated with the, you know, taking the nails out. He gets frustrated and he's like, I'm just gonna go back at the drywall. So he goes, he pulls the drywall out, but instead he falls backwards and ends up scraping himself up on the, like, his back. It wasn't like that bad at all, really. He needed a band-aid, but other than that, he was pretty much okay. But I was like, there's nothing up here. How could you have hurt yourself? I was like, and it wasn't even actually like demoing anything. It wasn't like you stepped on a nail or like you somehow ended up the hammer hit you in the face. You ended up falling and scraped your back on something that was the only other thing that's like literally upstairs. He fell into the couch, and that just so happened to be on the couch. And so yeah, like I said, I just don't know how it happened. But he ended up, like I said, there's some holes in the wall and all of that, but I didn't think we were gonna get to that today. I didn't think we were gonna get all of the trim taken down. I didn't think that we were going to even get holes in the wall today, and we did. And so that was really awesome. So our reno upstairs is definitely well underway right now, which is awesome. Well, what my dad's gonna do tomorrow, we're gonna go to Meijer, and we're also gonna go to Menards. And when we go to Menards, we're gonna get drywall saws, so that we're gonna basically make holes and then drywall saw the whole thing out, so we can just take the whole thing out instead of pulling everything and sort of have what happens with Jack. But because too, we can't work at it like even from the other side, we're just pulling everything off, you know. So whereas it's not like an interior wall, they're almost all exterior walls except for the one in the attic, but we're leaving the insulation there because that's actually still really good insulation. So like I said, that's staying, but everything else, all the other insulation's also coming out with it. Like the exterior stuff all needs to be replaced. Like I said, we're doing all of that, but you know, instead of just trying to pull it all out, we're going to get the drywall saws and sort of cut everything, and then probably get everything off the stud that needs to get off the stud. But like I said, it should be hopefully easier that way, but we do have to make holes so that we can get the saws in there so that we can, you know, saw it all out, but it's not going to be easy to try and just rip everything out. But like I was saying too, the demo will be most likely the faster parts, and then so we can go upstairs and maybe make some holes tomorrow, although I do have to completely finish my Meyer list. I didn't do that, so we can go there tomorrow. And like I said too, we also have to stop at Menards, so I don't know how much time me and Jack are going to have tomorrow to be able to do that. So again, we might just wait until we get the saws, then we can start working on like Tuesday, and then hopefully by the end of the week we will have all of it, you know, hopefully done if we just put in a couple hours, like a day, like we kind of did today. Like I was saying, I thought with the trim, that was actually kind of going to be more the harder part. I mean, I think strength will be required in taking the drywall down, but other than that, I don't think we're really dealing with too much more like tedious work with like trying to get all the nails out, like I was saying, and like make sure when we go to put it in the dumpster there's not nails sticking out, or when we're trying to carry it or whatever. For the most part, all the nails are out of there, and we won't be scraping ourselves up, or, you know, like I said, getting, you know, stepping on anything. So again, that's all really awesome, but the we have to get the dumpster also, so it kind of, we have like contractor bags we're going to use to stuff everything in there, but we don't want to have too many of those and then not have anywhere to put it, so that's another thing too. But I'm a little sore today, but like I said, we did some good work, and again, I honestly didn't actually think we were going to get to the point we got to today. As I've been telling you guys this, like I said, I've been very ambitious, but everything's gotten done, and we've gotten everything taken care of and handled, and, you know, all of this. So again, we're, you know, I feel like in a little bit of a time crunch, but my dad already kind of has to, for the flooring and rehanging the drywall upstairs, somebody kind of lined up, at least we think so, to be able to do that. And then, you know, we just do the demo, that we have them come and put it, you know, the flooring that we're planning on getting put in, and then also to the new drywall. And then after that, like I was saying, guys, we should most likely be you know, in the position where my parents can move back upstairs, and then we got a whole nother thing with like, then Jack's gonna move to my parents' room for just this tiny bit while we paint and refinish the floors in his bedroom. Then we're gonna move him out. Then we're gonna finish my parents' bedroom, do the same thing, move me in there, and then finish in here. And hopefully by that point will be around the time Matthew comes back for summer break, and then he will be in here, in my room, which will be then his room, and we can, like I say, do the same thing in here, paint and redo the floors, because we have hardwood floors in all three of the bedrooms, especially in my mom's office. Those ones need to be refinished something awful. They just because the wear and tear from the dogs coming and going and stuff like that. Although right now there is like fake carpet squares all over the place that we kind of just like put down like on the hardwood floors, but we're gonna have to take all that back up and then refinish the floors under there, because I really prefer to have hardwood. We'll probably do runners in like Jack's room for like to keep the dogs, you know, when they come in from outside, but everything else, you know, like the other two rooms especially, they're, you know, they could, you know, since we're doing it, we might as well just do all of it, although we'll probably have to rent a sander. But like I said, you know, for the most part, that's kind of what we're looking at as far as like, I definitely want the floors in there redone, and I think even the floors in here too, like you gotta redo them every so often, and they're not in like the horrible shape, and even like Jack's bedroom isn't really in horrible shape, but it's just, you know, they're starting to look a little like a little old sort of. They need a little life breathed back into them, but that's kind of going to be from, like I said, just refinishing them and making them look like they did probably when they were put in, you know, back in, I think the house was built in 49, so they're probably original to the house. The same thing needs to happen in the living room. That has it's funny, I don't know how or why. In the living room, my mom, originally was carpeted when we first moved in. She started pulling the carpet up, and she was like, somebody has hidden really nice hardwood floors under here. So she starts peeling it up. She's like, oh my gosh, they're finished. They look so nice. She's like, why on earth would somebody do this? So she continues to peel it up. She realizes that literally, and I don't know why, all, and again, maybe it's just from wear and tear, but it didn't seem like there was distinctive paths. It just was like only around the outside of the living room was it finished. The inside was all horribly like unfinished, and we never ended up finishing it. And not horribly, but like, you know, like definitely like it looked like shiny, like brand new, like somebody had just redone the floors around the outside in the living room, and then like the inside of like the floor, you know, the inside of the living room parts, like, you know, where, like I said, she was pulling up the carpet, and finally when she got to the middle, she was like, okay, these don't look good anymore. But like that, she needed, like, we had no clue, and then all of a sudden she's like, well, now all the carpet's gone. And so my parents were like, well, we'll refinish it at some point. Yeah, at some point, and it still hasn't been done. So once we do the other bedrooms, I feel like too, we'll have experience doing those also, and being able to redo the living room, which we had always planned on doing. It just hasn't gotten to that point. But the bedroom situation is like first and foremost. Then I think after that, like again, maybe over the summer or next fall, winter, whatever, we'll maybe look at the living room as far as like the next kind of project to tackle. But then that will kind of be like almost every single room in the house. Although the floor that we redid already in the kitchen and in the bathroom, the tiles were cheap and they are already cracked. The ones that we did like less than 2 years ago, they are like laminate tiles, and they're really like super thin little tiles, and so like I run the vacuum cleaner over it, and it's constantly like cracking tiles, like, and so yeah, the quality on those were really bad, and so we have to get the floors redone, and we're thinking of possibly going with something else. And my mom, I think, wants to do like laminate, hardwood laminate flooring in the kitchen, I think, and then we have to redo the bathroom. But yeah, so anyways, but I think that actually the bathroom has more to do with the subfloor, like it's off a little bit, because I think it's like like not the subfloor, but like the subfloor, I think, or something like that. I don't know, but my dad replaced something under the toilet like area when they replaced the toilet, and I think the other stuff wasn't maybe up to the same height, and so it's a little off, and I think that's why the tiles in the bathroom are not, because you can kind of tell where it is, and I think that's kind of where the problem lies. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm super happy with all the progress we've been doing so far. Like I said, I didn't think we'd actually get to this point until probably tomorrow. So even though we're not going to probably get a whole ton done tomorrow, as far as like ripping stuff out goes, unless again too we end up getting like the saws and things like that, we're probably going to, you know, kind of like be at the same point. So we'll kind of be where I was really thinking we were going to be. But I have been like over ambitious in my goals, sort of. But you know, also realistic, like we could still get it done, and we have so far. And I think too, when I'm setting the goals and like, you know, getting everybody on board too, everybody's really trying to make it happen, instead of me just being like, okay, well, like, you know, by the end of the week we should have this done. It's like, I want to have this done by like, you know, Sunday. Like I want to have the room cleared and ready for demo by Sunday, and or start some of it on Sunday, and we did. And like I said, that was awesome. And now there's no trim upstairs that we have to wait on. It's just peeling the all the drywall off. So you know, like I said, that's really nice. The only other problem is, like I was saying, we don't have light upstairs. We took down all the light fixtures, so we can only work during the time when it's sunny out too. So like I said, it was really weird. We had like a storm blow through, and I was like, oh, it must be getting late. Like I just thought it was getting dark. So I was like, okay, we probably want to like wrap it up. And I didn't realize it was actually still fairly early. Like my mom had only started making dinner, and I think it was still early, like 4 o'clock or something like that, and or 3 o'clock maybe even. And I was like, okay, like, you know, we'll be done. And then I came downstairs, and it just seemed like it was still really early, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like I woke up early this morning too to go to Jewel. But I shared that with you guys already. I'm going to take a shower and get to bed, because like I said, we still got some things to do tomorrow and errands to run, and then again to, you know, like situations that need to be taken care of upstairs, so that again we can keep moving with everything. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you all your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.